Hello everyone, welcome to a special episode of RayJ Reviews. I'm out here at the Humble Civic Center with Guy and Jason, and we're just outside of their tent, the Humble Whiskey Club, and they are participating in the barbecue cook-off this year. So we've got a few questions for them before they continue with all their work. So Jason, tell me, when did you start this club and why did you do it?
Well, back in 2019, one of our friends passed away. His name was Don Gregerson, and he was a really good friend to us. And we would hang out with him in the different groups of friends that we have, and he brought us all together as that one clique of friends. Once he passed away, we kind of talked, and we were like, let's not be another funeral where we meet up again. Let's get together once a month, maybe a couple times a month, to hang out and enjoy each other. So Whiskey Club, the premise of it was started on a Saturday night where we all chipped in, brought our favorite whiskeys, some whiskeys that we didn't know about, and also some good food together, and we sat down and had a good time, and we did some reviews on the whiskeys that we had with the food as well. Basically, once we had this a few different months, we had friends ask, hey, how do we get involved in this? This sounds really cool. You know, we'd like to do this as well. Sure, let me ask my friends. I don't see why it'd be a problem for you to come. We invited them. Once they came and enjoyed it, they started inviting friends. Now we have over about 1,000 people that are actually participating in this group.
Wow. And how long the time period from starting to 1,000 people?
2019 to 2023. We just had our 4th year anniversary on January 10th, I think it was. January 10th. So 4 years now we've been doing this. We're growing. We don't plan on stopping.
That's great. Well, so now, other than sampling whiskey and sharing times and fellowship and all that good stuff, you all do more than just that, don't you?
Yes, sir.
So we are a 501c nonprofit. We do a lot for first responders. We try and donate back to our Houston Fire Department, our Houston Police Department, as well as our emergency people, professionals. So we try and give back to them because they give so much to us. So we started this as a group of 5 to drink a little whiskey, and it is now a group of inside of our doors, and actually the number was 1,700 we've had inside of our doors in the past year. So that right there shows that the fellowship that we're bringing together and the people that we're getting together to donate towards these causes help our first responders, our heroes.
That's right. That's great.
Which some of them are actually members of the Whiskey Club as well.
Right. So, how often do you all meet?
We meet the 3rd Saturday of every month. That's our tastings. And then once you become an Humble Whiskey Club member, we have the 1st Thursday of every month is our members meeting, where we get to come out, meet with the guys that are members, talk about HWC business, what we'd like to see moving in the future, and also get to hang out with our friends that we, another reason to hang out and drink some whiskey, basically.
And do tastings. I mean, our tastings, we've had distillers come in and out of our facility showcasing their tastings because we do a blind tasting. So our tasting consists of 4 they're in the same genre of whiskey, themed whiskey. Once we do that tasting, it's blind. You see it on the screen, you see it add up, and it's all through your phone when we're tasting. So we can have upwards of 65 to 70 guys in a tasting at a time.
Oh, that's great. So so what are we doing here today? What's the schedule of events?
So I'll just start off with today's events. Our tent opens up at 4 p.m. today. We start serving food at 5. Some of the great barbecue, which Ray will go around. I'm sure you'll be taking some fine photos and video of the food we're doing. That'll go from 5 to 8 today. Then we also have Mason Krager and the Gulf Coast Drifters, which we're really excited about. As our first year out here having a band, it's I'm excited for it. I mean, it really am.
It's unbelievable what we've accomplished in such a short time.
And Saturday night.
Saturday night we have DJ Red Rascal, so everybody come out. He's going to be cutting it up on that turntable.
So tell me more about the cook-off part of the event. Like how is it? How are you all involved, and how does it work?
So we're in charge of 5 turn-ins.
Okay.
We have to turn 5 different selections in to the judges.
Okay.
We know there's a lot of good teams out here, so that we might not actually get on top, but we're shooting for it. We got some good cookers.
So what are your 5?
So it's brisket, our pork butts, ribs, chicken, and
Margaritas.
And margaritas.
Margarita, which is
okay.
a new one.
Is that on the smoker right now?
No, yeah. No,
That would be a heck of a drink.
Yeah,
Smoked
well, we
margarita.
are doing a well, it's a little bit of a secret, but our margarita, since we are a whiskey club, will be consistent to what we are.
Good. So did you all start early this morning?
We've actually been here since Thursday morning at 8.
Wednesday morning.
So sorry. Well, Wednesday for him.
morning at 8.
Thursday for me is when they actually started setting the tent up, the porta johns, and then we came in here and basically what you see now, camper, all the food, the pit, the
Built the
speakeasy,
bars.
built the bars.
Yeah, I see the stage inside.
Yes,
the
Everything's
stage.
built.
Yes.
Wow.
So yes, that we have a lot of good support from members in our club that have certain types of jobs that they're able to help us out with certain things. You know, networking is definitely probably one of the best things about this club as well.
It's a key value.
It's not just about drinking whiskey. It's about meeting like-minded people that are into the same thing you are, that also give a damn about the people that are in there and want to give back to the club.
Right.
Our actual club motto
It's a lot of-
is the Common Man's Club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's
So
a lot
we
of
have everybody.
There's a lot of clubs you're in where
All walks of earth.
the participation's not there. In this club, I'll tell you, it's all hands on deck, and that's what
Sounds
makes
like it.
this happen.
Oh yeah.
Like this doesn't just happen with a few guys. I mean, this takes a lot to make this happen, and we're really thankful for our sponsors and the members that are here helping us.
So how does one join your club if it's still open for new members?
Yeah, so basically,
We're always looking.
you get that invite or you hear about us on Facebook. We got a Facebook page, humblewhiskeyclub.com. We're on Instagram. So basically, when you get invited to the tasting, you're going to come to 3 of those tastings. So it doesn't have to be 3 consecutive, just 3 tastings. When you come to your 3rd tasting, your sponsor, the one that said, hey, would you like to come to Whiskey Club, or the person that you first met that introduced you to it, you'll come to that sponsor and you say, hey, I really want to become a member of Humble Whiskey Club. Once you tell him that, he'll come back to the founders, which consists of 5 guys, myself, Guy, and there's 3 other guys as well.
Right.
Come to one of the founders and say, hey, my friend wants to become a member of Humble Whiskey Club. At that meeting I was telling you about of the first week in the month of the next, after that tasting, we sit down and say, hey, we got Mr. Ray. He's been to his 3rd tasting. He really shows the support. He's up here helping out when we ask him to. We think he's going to be a good member of Humble Whiskey Club. Do we have all in favor of aye saying, do we have Ray as a member? We all say aye. We raise our hands. Ray Jenkins is now a new member.
Yeah.
At the next tasting, so the 4th tasting you go to is when you become the member. So you get initiated. We give you your colors, which is the black hat and the black shirt, which is really nice. These are our cookers. These are really nice too.
Yeah.
But that's how you become a member, and you'll pay your dues as well to help keeping this club going the way it is.
And the reason we're black and white is because we're black, white, and everything.
Yeah. Okay.
That's right.
Gotcha.
Alpha and Omega.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Excellent. Well, thank you for your time. I know you all have to get back to work. You got a lot of.
Oh yeah, we're busy.
Yes.
So thank you for your time. I enjoyed talking with you.
Yes. Thanks, Ray.
Now I'm going to walk around and look at everything
Appreciate
that's
it.
going on around
Cool,
this
All
place.
thanks.
right. Thank you so much.
All right.
Looking forward to seeing everybody here tonight.
Come on out.
And remember, it's too late to come here now because you won't see it until I'm through editing. But next year, we'll be doing it again this time.
Yes,
Oh
we will.
yes. Oh yes, we will.
Bigger and better.
Come out and join the fun.